It is with pleasure that I introduce you to the Valedictorian of the class of 2025. Leticia Rodriguez Santana. Leticia will be presented with the medallion for representing her class as valedictorian.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests, families, and fellow graduates. It is an honor to stand before you all as the valedictorian of Lake Region's class of 2025. Before I begin, I would like to extend my gratitude to the ones who have made this accomplishment possible. First and foremost, I'd like to thank God for allowing me to overcome every obstacle that has gone my way, and for blessing me with the gift of wonderful people who have impacted my life in meaningful ways. I'd like to thank my parents for always believing in me and for never giving me the idea that there's anything in life that I couldn't accomplish. Gracias, mami y papi, por dármelo todo, sin pedir nada a cambio, por recordarme siempre cuánto me aman y por inculcarme el deseo de superarme y pelear por un futuro mejor. I'd like to thank the teachers and mentors that have inspired me to pursue my dreams. To Captain Quesada for believing in me during the times when I couldn't believe in myself, and for going out of his way to ensure that I had the support I needed to approach every challenge I faced. To Sergeant Major for genuinely making my mornings brighter. I hope you know that only your cranky humor has the potential of making a class laugh at 7 in the morning. And to Ms. Thomas for making calculus make sense, even when my brain was running on caffeine and 2 hours of sleep. To Mr. Saporito for teaching me to look out for others and to write with my heart. And although he's no longer with us, his lessons transcend the classroom boundaries and will shape us forever. Lastly, I'd like to thank Ms. Moya for believing in my potential and for listening to me when I needed it most. To all my friends, and for their endless support and for giving me memories that make high school everything I could have hoped for. As I stand before you all, I acknowledge the fact that most of you don't know me. I am a student who, like many of you, has spent these years trying to figure out where I fit in, what I stand for, and how to leave a mark on a place that has left a mark on me. I was born in Dominican Republic, where I was raised by my aunt and grandmother, and I came to the United States at the age of 13 to reunite with my parents and siblings. One of the most intimidating moments of my life was my first day walking into an American school. I remember seeing all the unfamiliar faces and speaking a language that I couldn't grasp and feeling like the world would crumble any moment. I was so afraid of my surroundings and so afraid of being judged that I refused to speak in public, and I isolated myself. Academically, I lagged behind my classmates, with standardized test scores that determined I had a 4th grade math level and a 3rd grade English and comprehension skills. Realistically, the circumstances I was placed in suggest the idea that I should not be standing here before you all. But it is through these adversities that I've overcome that I've learned meaningful lessons that have helped me succeed and get to where I am today. And my hope is to share the lessons I have learned in the hopes that they are as meaningful to you as they were to me. The most important lesson I've learned is that to be successful in life, you have to believe in yourself so much as to overlook anyone else's doubts about you. Life won't always be easy, and you will find yourself in a situation where it seems like the easiest thing to do is give up. It was easy for me to feel discouraged from the fact that I was so behind everyone else, that I was so alone in my struggles. It would have been even easier to simply use excuses to justify my situation. But deep down, I knew that there was so much more I was capable of. I knew that I could not control my circumstances, but I was in control of my responses. I knew that for me to catch up, I would have to put in hours of work that my classmates didn't have to worry about, that I would have to persevere through my mispronounced words and pitiful looks from teachers that thought I'd never be able to close the educational gap. And most importantly, I would have to persevere through every thought that told me I wasn't good enough to get to where I am today. In life, people will doubt you. They will look at your dreams and they will tell you that they are too great for you to accomplish. They will try to convince you that it is better to go with the current than to try to change your life, and you have to be wise enough to not listen. Work every day when no one's watching, and the fruits of your labor will speak volumes of your character. Never allow fear of failure to keep you from greatness. We spend so much time and energy thinking about everything that could go wrong in life that we tend to give up the possibility of reaching a good outcome. The odds of your existence, the odds of you standing here and living the life that you do are very slim. So every day you wake up, live it as if it's your last. Learn to love those around you while you have them. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Learn to appreciate the beauty around you. Meet new people and don't be afraid to pursue the passions that make you unique. Your existence serves a purpose in this world, and how beautiful is it that we all get to find it. Don't waste your life's purpose waiting around and letting fear dictate your actions. You'll find that the weight of regret is heavier than the weight of making mistakes. Finally, love yourself enough to let go. In life, you'll encounter situations and meet people who are meant to be part of your life momentarily. You'll be faced with the tough decision of choosing whether to stay in a situation that no longer serves you, to stay with people who no longer align with your life, or to let go and find those who are meant to be part of your journey. Choose to let go, to never allow disrespect to seep into your life, to never allow misery to define your day, and to never hold on to grudges that rot your soul. Cheryl Lee Ralph once said, "People don't have to like you. People don't have to love you. They don't even have to respect you. But when you look in the mirror, you better love what you see." So place yourself in situations and surround yourself by people that allow you to love who you are, by people that push you to be better and don't hold you back from reaching your goals. Choose to love yourself. I'm proud of how far each and every one of you has come. Know that just as you have persevered through high school, you'll continue to persevere through every challenge that life throws at you. As we sit here today, dressed in our cap and gowns, ready to step into the unknown, let's remember that we are in control of our future even when life doesn't go as planned. There will be moments when it feels like the world is too big and we are too small. But just like we learned to navigate the hallways, we can learn to navigate the world outside. As we walk across the stage and step into this next chapter, let's carry with us the lessons we've learned, the people who believed in us, and the sacrifices that brought us here. Let's not just aim to be successful, but to be significant, to leave a mark, to uplift others, and to keep believing in ourselves. Once again, congratulations, class of 2025. We have made it.